Hello, hello, my wonderful travelers. Welcome back to Above and Beyond with Lucy. If you're new here, my name is Lucy, and for 15 years, I had the privilege of serving passengers at 35,000 feet as a flight attendant. I've held hands during turbulence, walked seniors through immigration lines, and, trust me when I say, I've watched far too many people get denied boarding for passport reasons they never saw coming. And that's why today's video matters. Starting January 2026, there are new passport rules, and my seniors. These changes are already catching travelers off guard. Nobody announces them clearly. Airlines don't explain them when you book. And by the time you find out, you're standing at the airport, bags packed, trip paid for, and a gate agent is shaking their head. You might be thinking, Lucy, I've had this passport for years. I've traveled before. I'm fine. Oh, sweetheart, I wish that were true. From my experience in the galley, most passport denials don't happen because people forgot their passport. They happen because of tiny rule changes, stricter enforcement, and misunderstandings that especially affect travelers over 60. I once had a gentleman, Mr. Henderson, early 70s, sharp as a tack. He had his passport in hand, flight paid for, family waiting overseas, and still, he never made it past the counter. Why? A rule he didn't even know existed. This isn't theory. This is real-world knowledge from someone who's watched these conversations happen in real time, quietly, awkwardly, and heartbreakingly. Now, before we dive in, let me ask you a quick favor. If you want practical travel protection straight from someone who's been inside the system, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now. And tell me in the comments which city you are watching from. When was the last time you checked your passport expiration date? I read every single comment, and I build these videos for you. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to share 12 new passport rules and insider truths every senior traveler needs to know before flying in 2026, starting with the one almost everyone gets wrong. Before you even book the flight, pre-planning rules. Number 1. Passport expiration isn't what you think anymore. Let's start with the biggest misunderstanding I see, especially with my seniors. Most travelers believe, my passport is valid until December, so I can travel in June. Sounds logical, right? Wrong. Here's the insider truth from my 15 years in uniform. Airlines do not care about your return date, only your passport validity at entry. And starting in 2026, this rule is being enforced far more aggressively. Behind the scenes, gate agents use automated systems that flag passengers instantly. If your passport expiration falls too close to your travel date, the system doesn't argue. It just says, deny boarding. What should you do instead? Count 6 full months from your return date, not your departure date. If your passport expires even one day inside that window, renew it. Say this exact phrase if questioned. Can you please confirm passport validity requirements for my destination in Thematic? That's the database airlines use. Those magic words show you know the rules. You're not being difficult, you're being smart. Number 2. The 6-month validity rule is being enforced harder than ever. You might be thinking, Lucy, I've traveled before with less than 6 months left. Yes, you probably have. But trust me when I say, those days are over. In 2026, many countries are tightening entry enforcement, and airlines are being fined heavily for letting passengers fly without proper documents. When airlines get fined, they get strict. And when they get strict, they stop making exceptions, especially at the gate. From my experience on the galley side, I can tell you, crew hates seeing seniors denied, but our hands are tied. Your action step: renew your passport 9 to 12 months before it expires. Do not wait for reminders. Do not rely on last trip experience. Smart passengers renew early. Denied passengers wait. Number 3, damaged passports. Automatic denial. Yes, even tiny tears. This one breaks my heart every time. Most seniors think damage means ripped in half or soaked in water. No, my dear. In 2026, even minor damage can get you denied. Bent covers, loose pages, faded photo ink marks, water ripples. I once had a lovely woman, early 60s, whose passport worked everywhere until it didn't. One loose page. That's all it took. Here's what crew and agents see. If immigration might reject you, the airline won't risk flying you. Your solution? Inspect your passport today, not tomorrow. Today. If anything looks off, renew it. Magic words at the counter. Is there any concern this passport could be considered damaged by immigration? That single question can save your trip. Seniors and new biometric ID rules, 2026 changes. Number 4, new biometric checks are confusing seniors at airports. Starting in 2026, biometric verification, facial recognition, fingerprints, digital scans is expanding fast. Most seniors assume they'll tell me what to do. Sometimes they don't. Here's what really happens. Systems expect compliance quickly. If you hesitate, look confused, or don't respond fast enough, you may be pulled aside. That doesn't mean you're in trouble, but it does cause delays and missed flights. Your power move: arrive early. Slow down and say this calmly. I'm happy to comply. Can you please guide me through the process? You're allowed to ask. You deserve patience. Number 5, name mismatches are now a bigger problem than ever. This one hits seniors hard, especially women. Married name, maiden name, hyphenated name, middle initial missing. In 2026, airline systems are less forgiving. Your passport name must match your ticket exactly. I've personally seen passengers denied because Anne versus Anne, missing middle name, extra initial. Fix this before travel day. If you spot a mismatch, call the airline and say, "My ticket name does not exactly match my passport. I need a correction." Do not wait. Gate agents cannot always fix this. Number 6, renewals are taking longer, and airlines won't wait. Here's the quiet truth airlines don't advertise. Passport backlogs are real. In 2026, processing times are longer, not shorter, and expedited services are not guaranteed. From my experience, I've seen seniors assume, "I'll renew next month, it's fine." Then the passport doesn't arrive, and the airline does not care why. Your action step: renew at least 6 months before planned travel. Earlier if possible. No passport, no boarding pass, no exceptions. If this is helping you, even a little, please pause for 1 second and hit that subscribe button. These are the kinds of details airlines never explain clearly, and my job is to protect you before travel day. All right, let's continue, because this next part is where most denials actually happen. At the airport, where denials actually happen. Number 7, gate agents have more power than you realize. You might think the gate agent is just scanning boarding passes. Nope. In reality, they are the final authority. If they believe immigration might reject you, they can and will deny boarding. They are not being cruel. They are protecting the airline. Your best strategy? Be calm, be prepared, and use respectful language. Say this: "I want to make sure everything is compliant. Is there anything concerning on my documents?" That tone matters. Number 8, one missing page can cancel your entire trip. Most seniors don't know this. Many countries require 1 or 2 blank passport pages, not half a page, not a stamp space, a full blank page. I've watched passengers argue, plead, cry, because their passport was valid but full. Check your pages now. If you're running low, renew. No blank page equals no entry. Number 9, emergency passports don't work like they used to. Emergency passports used to be a safety net. In 2026, not always. Some countries do not accept them at all. Others allow entry but deny onward travel. If you're considering an emergency passport, verify acceptance for every country on your itinerary, including layovers. Magic words. Does my destination accept emergency passports for entry and transit? Never assume. Protecting yourself. Insider prevention tips. Number 10. The magic words to use. If your questioned tone changes everything, never argue, never demand. Instead, say calmly, I understand the policy. Can you please help me verify compliance? That signals cooperation, not conflict. Crew want to help you. Give them room to do so. Number 11. How to flag passport issues before travel day. Here's a crew secret. Call the airline 72 hours before departure and ask them to re-verify documents in the system. Say, can you please confirm my passport is cleared in the system for my destination? If there's an issue, you want to know at home, not at the airport. Number 12. The one document seniors should always carry. Carry a passport photocopy and digital copy on your phone. If something happens, loss, damage, system error, this speeds up help dramatically. It won't replace your passport, but it can save hours of stress. Bonus tip. All right, my wonderful travelers, let's take a breath together and do a quick recap, because this information matters, and I want it to stick. Today, we covered 12 critical passport rules and changes that are already affecting seniors and will be fully enforced starting January 2026. We talked about why passport expiration dates aren't as simple as they look, how the 6-month validity rule is now being enforced without exceptions, and why even minor passport damage can stop a trip cold. We went over the new biometric checks that can confuse travelers if you're not prepared, how name mismatches, even one missing letter, can lead to denial, and why passport renewals are taking longer than ever. We also pulled back the curtain on where denials really happen, at the gate, where agents have final authority, why one missing blank page can cancel your plans, and why emergency passports don't work the way they used to. And most importantly, I shared exact words you can use, how to pre-verify your passport before travel day, and the one backup document every senior should carry for peace of mind. Now, before I let you go, here's a bonus insider tip most airlines never tell seniors. Print your passport validity rules for your destination and keep them in your carry-on. If a system glitches or a question comes up, calmly saying, according to my destination's entry rules, I'm compliant, while showing documentation can change the entire tone of the conversation. Remember this, my dear friends. You are not asking for special treatment. You are asking for fair treatment. You have earned the right to travel with dignity, confidence, and clarity, and I am always on your side. Now, my wonderful travelers, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, have you ever had a passport issue at the airport? Or did today's video make you realize you need to check something right now? Your stories matter. I read every single comment, and your questions are exactly how I decide what to cover next, because this channel exists to protect you. If you found this video helpful, please do me a favor and share it with a senior traveler in your life, a friend, a sibling, a spouse, someone you love who deserves to travel without surprises at the gate. This is the kind of information that can save a trip, a vacation, and a lot of heartache. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an insider secret. Airlines don't always explain the rules clearly, but I will. That's my promise to you. In my next video, I'll be covering new 2026 airport screening rules that impact travelers over 60. And yes, there are a few surprises you'll want to know about before you pack. Thank you so much for flying with me today. I'm Lucy. Fly safe, travel smart, and I'll see you in the next video.